Welcome to Breakup Cheater, where betrayal has a voice, secrets have teeth, and every story cuts deeper than the last. If you think you've heard it all, you haven't heard this. The safe was gone. So was she. And in its place, on my neatly made bed, was a single sheet of paper torn from my own notebook. Her handwriting looping across it like it owned the page. I've invested too much money in you, so I have the right to take it back. I stood there holding the note with steady hands while the empty square of carpet where the safe had been gaped at me like an open grave. She thought she had just stolen $400,000. What she didn't realize was, she had just buried herself. It wasn't always like this. Or maybe it was and I just didn't see it yet. Growing up, all I wanted was her approval. My mother, Denise Larson, sharp-eyed, calculating, never letting anything slide. I brought home straight A's, never drank, never stayed out late, never rebelled. I kept my voice low while she micromanaged every inch of my future, claiming she was setting me up for success. She called it parenting, called it debt. You wouldn't be here without me. She'd remind me. I gave up everything for you. Love with her was never free. It was conditional, sacrificial, transactional, and the price was always me. I paid those dues. Scholarships, 2 part-time jobs through college, no vacations, no handouts. And still she kept tabs. Whenever I saved a little, she'd ask, "What for?" Whenever I refused to lend her money, she'd whisper, "After all I've done for you." She didn't raise a child. She raised a vault she thought she could crack one day. Last month I made the mistake, or rather the calculated move, of telling her about the safe. We were in the kitchen. She was stirring sugar into her tea, the way she always did. 3 loud clinks, then a slow, deliberate spin. I said it casually, leaning against the counter like it was no big deal. "Finally hit 400 grand, I said. "All locked up in the safe." Her hand paused mid-stir for just a second. She didn't even look up. But I saw it, the flicker in her eyes. From that moment I knew what was coming. Her tone changed, her smiles became more forced. She started taking phone calls in another room, lingering too long by my bedroom door under the excuse of dusting. She'd make small comments like, "Safes aren't as secure as people think," and laugh it off. I let her think I was oblivious. That night she vanished. So did the safe. She didn't even try to hide it. Just left that note, the one expecting me to understand, maybe even forgive. I didn't. Because the truth was, inside that safe wasn't money. It was 1 stack of counterfeit bills, neatly rubber-banded, and a GPS tracker. The real $400,000. I'd moved it months ago. Split between different accounts, tied up in investments, completely untouchable. The safe was bait. I'd grown tired of her late-night guilt trips, the sudden illnesses, that always ended with, "Can you help me out this month?" The time she opened a credit card in my name and then swore I'd left the paperwork lying around. So I set the trap. A shiny, biometric safe that even a saint would be tempted to crack. And Denise Larson was no saint. The GPS pinged her location to an abandoned garage 2 towns over. By the time I got there, she was gone, but the safe sat in the bed of a rusted truck, cracked open and gutted. The fake bills were scattered across the floor like confetti. And there on the floorboard was her phone, still logged in, still syncing to the cloud. What I found made my blood run cold. Messages to a man named Doug. "Finally gonna get paid back for raising that ungrateful brat. Once I get it, we can disappear for a while." Screenshots of my banking apps, taken from my unlocked phone. Photos of my bedroom, my ID cards, even the safe itself. And then, a voice memo. Her rehearsing a story about how I'd gone missing, and she needed emergency access to my funds. She wasn't just stealing. She was planning to erase me. So I stayed quiet. Let her think she'd won. Meanwhile, I filed identity theft charges, froze every account she might try to touch, and locked her out of anything connected to my name. I sent a package to every family member and mutual friend, with the screenshots, the texts, the voice memo. Her halo didn't just slip. It shattered. 3 days later she came back. Knocked on my door like it was just another Tuesday. Her smile was thin, her eyes restless. "Let's talk," she said. I stepped aside, let her walk in. She froze when she saw the safe sitting right where it had been. Wide open, empty, like it was mocking her. "I made a mistake," she said softly. I met her eyes. "No. You made a choice." Then I handed her the envelope from my attorney. Restraining order. Full documentation. Pending lawsuit. She went pale. "You're going to throw away your own mother." I didn't blink. "You already did." That was 6 months ago. The lawsuit is still crawling through the system. She's tried spinning the story, claiming I forged the audio, saying she feared for my mental health. But lies don't survive against a paper trail that thick. People think revenge is loud. Mine wasn't. It was silent, legal, surgical. She thought she took my money. But all she really did was strip away the last mask she ever wore. And honestly, that was worth every cent. This has been Breakup Cheater, where the truth is darker, the ending's sharper, and nothing is ever as it seems. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your trust locked tight.